The Lau group where I came from used to be a building center in the Pacific, simply because we have a small limestone island where we have vesiloa that grew on top of the stone. And when they need energy, they have to dig deep to get energy. So they are like Pacific titanium hardwood. So the boat builders from Tonga and Samoa, they were settled in the Lau group to build big Druas. This is the Drua that carry more than 200 warrior, used for battle. It's a battleship back in the olden days. And in Bulanga, where I came from, my forefathers, they are descendants of boat builders, and they built canoes, and it kept going until when I was born. I still have when I grew up in the island, I still have my fathers and my uncle. They have their own canoe. So they built canoe, and until a time when fiberglass boat and outboard engine got introduced into the island, and this knowledge kind of gone, and because it's and also because there was not much timber available as well, because the vesiloa or the titanium was really hard, and they believed that it was worm-proof. So the termites was not being able to eat through this wood. So they built the hull out of the vesi, and they have this native timber, and they use as a structural on top of the hull, because it was durable, light, and flexible, and strong as well. And that's why they settled in the Lau group, and my forefathers was boat builders ever since, till my fathers. And like I've mentioned before, my brother, which is 2 years older than me, because when I sailed out of Fiji and I sailed around the Pacific, it was kind of really close to my grandfather before he passed away, and my grandfather taught him every details about boat building, traditional canoe building, so when I got back to Fiji, I heard that he built his own canoe, and I was kind of like, I got this feeling of jealousy that I was, even though I have sailed around the world, but I have no idea how to build traditional canoe. But every time I spend with my grandfather before he passed, I kind of dig his knowledge of canoe building, traditional canoe building. These people back in the community, they only share some knowledge, but they have their own secret. It's really hard to get it out. But and every time I spend with my grandfather, I kind of just like, I need technology, and I have to make sure, I sit whole night just drinking cover, just to be able to get technology. And it's kind of like a long battle, but it's just like the patience and the hungry that I have in me, just to be able to get technology. It's just, but it gives me like a fair idea, how to build a traditional canoe, and so now I'm proud to say that I can build my own canoe.